thing on? I don't know. I think so. I don't know why I'm so nervous to film this. I exist on the internet, like, and have for 10 years, but for whatever reason, I'm nervous to film something that I'm super passionate and care about. And I've been wanting, okay, I hate this. What is, hi, I think this is working. I have no idea. I'm a bit nervous to film this. I have never filmed something, I guess, super personal before, and I'm a bit nervous about technical difficulties and getting frustrated. And I don't know. At first, I was nervous that nobody's going to even watch this, but I kind of don't care now because today I was out looking at my garden and I thought, oh my god, I'm already having failures and it's just starting. And I was trying to keep a notebook of what I'm doing in my garden this year because I put a lot of effort into my garden and this has been a long time coming. And I'm going to have successes and I'm going to have failures. And I kind of want to document it for myself, um, kind of keep track of my garden and what I'm doing and what works and what doesn't work. Doesn't work. There's a bee. And look back at it so I can kind of see what the heck I'm doing because some stuff is not working. So, anyways, hi, I'm Kat, and this is going to be a garden tour. I can film this before it rains. It is a new moon today, June's new moon, and I'd like to get some stuff planted too, but I figured I'm gonna start my first time filming out here and film my garden tour. So, this is my garden. It's pretty huge. I've worked kind of hard on it. It took me a few months to build, and it's 12 beds. I'm also using a gimbal that I have rarely used, and I have no idea if it's working or not. It's kind of cool, right? You guys follow me, right? I hope this mic's picking up on me too, because it tends to get windy and stuff out here when I stream, and everyone complains, and I don't know. But I'm going to take you around and show you what I have planted. I still have a bed to plant. I'm trying to figure out what the heck to put in it. I think I might do some cabbage or celery because I actually do eat that. I've learned to only plant things that I eat. When I plant stuff that's like not that I eat, just to see if I can grow it, I totally waste it. I'm also doing my first flower bed, which is a disaster. Um, my dream is to have a huge in-ground garden, and I am trying that out for the first time with flowers. It is not going well. You will see. I have so much weeding to do. Everything is a disaster. And some stuff's going great and some stuff's not, and I kind of want to document it, right? Let's go. Started with one bed here. I ended up moving it. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. So we have this end. In this first bed here, I've been trying to grow beets for the first time. Beets is probably my number one vegetable that I eat. And I've never successfully grown beets. I've been trying since I lived in Las Vegas. I now live in Tennessee, and I'm hoping that I can have fresh beets and canned beets. And they are finally popping up. So I have beets on this side. This whole square right here is beets. And then the other square is carrots and onions. And the carrots and onions have not germinated, but the beets have started finally popping up, as well as some random seedling that I have no idea what it is, but it's there. Right here, I have backup tomato that's fallen over. Tomatillos? Is that how you say that? I've never successfully grown those either, but I'm trying. And a pumpkin. I got these arches. It's always been a dream to have arches. And yeah, I'm hoping that my veggies grow up on them and everything will be full and amazing and cool. This back bed right here, I have rosemary, and I already lost track of the kinds of tomatoes I have, but they're doing really well, and this trellis is probably not enough, but we're going to keep going anyways. And I've got chives. They're already bolting, and thyme. This thyme and rosemary has been here for a long time. The rosemary's a few years old at this point. It's huge, right? But oh, it smells so good. Yeah, it like never dies during the winter or anything. I usually have rosemary all year long. Same with thyme. My chives come and go, but that's what I have here. So this one is my tomatillos. I have tried to grow in these before. They never grow for me, so I'm gonna try to do it. Like I have 4 of them, right? So I can make salsa verde. I have these other tomatoes in between, but they're not doing well. Um, some stuff is not doing well. I think my soil needs like way more nutrients than it's getting. Everything's struggling. I'm struggling. I need better compost in here. It's the first year with the soil. I'm also getting like a white mold, which I've read mixed things about online. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, right? I also have a ton of sage in this bed. This bed I'm super excited about. My radishes are coming up, so I have a ton of radishes, like 4 or 5 rows of them. Back here I have broccoli, which is starting to sprout. I've never successfully grown broccoli before, so I'm excited about that. And then I have, what is this, watermelon that's not doing too well. And honestly, if it dies, I'm not going to be that upset about it because I like to grow things that I can and eat during the winter. And watermelon, I only eat fresh. I mainly grow it for my dog. She loves it. But I can always buy her watermelon at the store if it doesn't work out. And then in between here, I planted spaghetti squash and it's sprouted. Everything, every single seed has germinated. I planted. Okay, so I'm going to try to record it this way, right? So back here, I have my squash and watermelon in this bed with the radish. Pretty happy about that, right? And then back here, I have some summer squash. It's doing okay. I did plant a acorn squash that has not come up yet. I planted it somewhere over here and it's not germinated. So my zucchini, some of them are doing better than others, you can see, and my oregano. This bed I need to figure out what I want to plant in. I do have some potato plants here. Oh my god, there's a flower on one. I don't know if I actually want to plant these. I don't think I want to plant them in the bed. They're probably getting sick and dying at this point, but yeah. This bed is cucumbers and basil. My cucumbers are truly struggling. I actually transplanted them when I probably shouldn't have. Some of them are grabbing, some of them are not. It's a struggle. I need to plant some backups in my grow room just in case these die, because it's really important to me to have cucumbers this year, and that's the whole point of me getting these arch trellises. Wow, that is a big bird. I don't even know if you could see that. He's circling something. So, cucumbers. Oh my god, there's a cucumber right here. Damn. They're struggling. This side's where all of my mold is. Look at this. When I came out here this morning, this is when I thought, oh Jesus. Lots of spiders, lots of ants on this plant. Might have to pull them and scrap these cucumbers, I don't know. I've read that it's excess moisture. It's because I didn't do the ratio of topsoil versus manure correctly. I'm not sure. I'm still learning. I'm making lots of mistakes, but this bed was super important to me because I have a ton of tomatoes on it and cucumbers, and they're supposed to make good companion plants. And quite frankly, I'm failing already, and I'm only a couple weeks in. So that sucks. I need backups. I want to make this happen. I probably need to get more of a different kind of soil or compost to mix in here and try to get rid of this mold. But I've also read that this mold's really good, so I don't know. Um, we'll see. It's my second to last bed in the garden of these rows. Behind it is my jalapeno bed, which is kind of crazy the amount of jalapenos I'm growing. But I'm doing it because it's probably the thing I eat the most. I eat it fresh and canned. I have another pepper bed here. It's the last bed in the back corner. One of the first things I planted and probably my biggest mistake. The first year I grew jalapenos, I topped the peppers, which means that you essentially just cut it down here so it gets bushier. These little baby leaves grow, pushes the nutrients down to them, and you grow bigger, bushier peppers, right? It was amazing that year. I had so many. So none of these are jalapenos. These are all like bell peppers and stuff. And I topped them, but then after I did that, I heard that you shouldn't do that with bell peppers because you don't really get that much yield on them. I've never successfully grown them. I was trying to do right by my peppers, and I might have messed it up. So we'll see. So I'm actually not going to top my jalapenos. I'm just going to leave these ones topped over here. The back, I've got some eggplants. I've never successfully grown eggplants. They always die. They're never right. They don't even look that good, but I'm going to try it anyways. I threw some herb seeds back here, and they're growing. We got some basil, some parsley, and I did not put cilantro, but somehow I've ended up with cilantro all over my garden, and I have no idea how it got there. This needs weeded bad. This last bed I'm most excited about because I'm growing, I think it's called the Three Sisters, and I've never grown them before. So I've got beans here, two different kinds, like Lake Blue Bush something. Then in the middle I've got corn. I've heard don't grow corn. You're never going to successfully grow corn. It's going to be miserable, but I'm going to try it anyways. It needs thinned out for sure, but yeah, I heard it attracts rats. Everything eats it. You never even get a hold of any, but I mainly want it for decoration. The husks I want in October. And then behind it, I have acorn squash, which is kind of excessive to have 4 or however many is back here. I don't eat that much of it, but I think they're so cute. And I've never grown it. And I think if I did grow it, I would probably eat it. So we'll see. And then let me show you my disastrous flower bed. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. So this is my first time doing in-ground. I got a tiller and I tilled everything back here. And the weeds are so crazy. Like, I can't even believe the amount of weeds that's back here. It's choking out my stuff. I've got to come through and pull all these weeds. I'm probably going to do that today. I'm dreading it, but it is what it is at this point. So let me show you. So we got marigolds. I've got cosmos. I've got some zinnias. Look, they're already popping up. Back here, supposedly, we've got some sunflowers. Got some lamb ear. More cosmos. More zinnias. You can even see it between all these weeds. This is supposed to be lavender, but it's getting choked out. Yep. This makes me sad. Like, look. So originally my plan was to just let this all go. It was a bit of chaos gardening, but I did plant everything kind of purposefully. And the weeds are overtaking everything. This is a giant cilantro plant. I have no idea how it got here. I've been eating it, but it's totally bolting at this point. Behind it is big sunflowers. So this section's doing well. The weeds are a little bit down. Sunflowers are a little bit up. Got what I think is nasturtiums. Calendula, not nasturtiums. More marigolds. I don't know what these white little flowers are, but it's something we planted. Yeah. What a struggle, right? So I've got to do something about this. I'm going to probably do that today, and I'm probably going to plant the back bed. So that is the tour of my garden. It's not going great, but it's not going bad either. I'm early in the season. I was nervous about filming this and putting this out here just because it's like, I feel like it's not that impressive. You know, most people, when they see garden tours, it's like thriving, and my stuff's not thriving right now. It's struggling, and I've neglected it a bit, so I gotta fix that. I gotta figure out this selfie stick thingy too to make it easier for me to film stuff out here, right? Anyways, it's about to storm. I've got to get this stuff planted, right? And these weeds pulled before bad things happen. So, I don't know if I'm going to post this. What a mess. But thanks for watching if you did. And thanks for caring about my garden. Okay, bye.